What's up, guys? Welcome back to my channel. Thank you guys for sticking through Vlogmas this long. I am having such a fun time filming for you guys. Anyway, you guys saw the title. So basically for today's video, I'm just going to show you guys my updated makeup routine. I don't know if much has changed. I did one of these a while back, like over a year, possibly almost 2 years now back, and a lot has changed since then. So I'm going to give you guys an updated makeup routine for you guys. This has been something that I've been doing for, I think, like 3 weeks, a month-ish. I don't do this every day, but the days that I want to feel pretty and the days that I'm filming like TikToks and I just need to look good, this is my makeup routine. Anyway, if you guys are new, make sure you guys subscribe and then click the bell so you're notified every time I upload. I'm uploading every single day for Vlogmas. You guys know the drill. If you guys are not caught up on all of my Vlogmas videos, I will link a playlist to all of them down below so you guys can catch up if you are not already. And on that note, let's get into this makeup routine. Okay, so I have this giant, like, mirror. Like, I have a mirror with lights and I don't use it. I use it more for lighting than anything, and I use it to like look at my face from a distance, but I mostly use this. So that's what we're gonna be doing today. When I do my makeup, first thing I do is I put on my poreless face primer. My face primer is from e.l.f. I haven't used any other primers than this one, and honestly I have no issues with it. I don't put it on my entire face. I more so just put it on like my T-zone. I put it on my forehead, my cheeks, and like my chin. That's really it. And my nose. My nose is really bad. Like, I have huge pores on my nose, so that's where I put that. I usually put this on first just so it gives it time to set into my face. And then after that I do my eyebrows. Now for my eyebrows, I don't really do as much as I used to. I kind of stopped because I used to line them completely. I don't do that anymore. If you guys are wondering what I use for this, I use the NYX Professional Makeup Brow Stick. Micro Brow Pencil, that's what I use, and it's in shade, I'm trying to tell you a shade, but I can't find it. Ash Brown is the shade I use. Mostly what I do for this part is I really just like line under my eyebrows, and then that's it. Sometimes I fill in little like empty spots, but that's really about it, all I do with that. Okay, and then now that I've done that, I'm again just gonna fill in the little spots that I'm not loving. Also, I'm still sick, by the way. I've been sick for like a week and a half, and I'm really over it. Okay, and then after that, I use my Tarte Shape Tape, and I use this, and it's in the shade 16N Fair Light Neutral. I'm very pale and I don't tan, so I use this little thin brush right here to put it under my eyebrows, just to kind of cut the crease a little bit and make it look a little more clean, because the bottom of my eyebrows is what makes me angry. Also, I'm really shaky because I had coffee, so this is gonna be interesting. It kind of is a little bit of a struggle, I'm not gonna lie, because trying to do things that are crisp and clean is impossible. So okay, I actually did a really good job with that. Also, I don't wet my beauty blender. Don't come at me. I used to all the time, and now I just feel like it doesn't really do much. Like, it doesn't really change anything, like with how it sets. So I just kind of stopped doing that. I already messed up my eyebrow. Are we surprised? I'm not. Not anymore, it's not. But yeah, I used to wet my beauty blender. I don't anymore. I don't think it makes much of a difference, personally. If it does for you, that's fantastic, but for me, it just is pointless. Now I'm gonna cut the other one off camera and I will be right back. Okay, so we're gonna zoom in a little bit more. Now that I've done that, I go in with the Benefit. I could be wrong. I'm gonna pop it up on the screen. I don't remember the brand of this, but it's just like a brow gel, and I don't remember what shade it's in either. Like, the packaging, for some reason they don't put it on here, but this I use a very little amount. Like, I don't use too much because it's colored. I honestly need to get a clear brow gel, but yeah, I basically just put this in so that my eyebrows kind of stay and they don't look psychotic, because they look psychotic. Like, it didn't make much of a difference, but they make me feel better. So that's what I do. Like, do you guys see how shaky I am? It's kind of become a lifestyle at this point. Like, I'm shaky every single time I do my makeup, so I'm just used to it, and it's really exhausting, actually. Can you guys believe that I used to be a beauty YouTuber? What was I doing? Because lifestyle is so much more my vibe. Anyway, okay, now that I did that, basically what I do is I don't have a primer for my eyes. I just use my concealer for it. I feel like it does just as good of a job as like an eye primer would. So I just put that on my eyebrows, and then on my eyebrows, I put this on my eyelid. And then I'm probably gonna get canceled for this, but I bought it already. I'm gonna use it. It's money. I'm a broke girl. I used Jeffree Star's Orgy palette, and you guys are not gonna believe which one I use. It's so difficult to tell. You can't tell, can you? I use this shade right here, this one. I use that for my bronzer and for my eyelids because I don't really feel like putting a lot of color on my face. Sometimes I'll go deeper and do something crazy on my eyes, but for today we're just gonna do a basic. So that's the color I'm gonna use all over my eye, and then I will be right back. Where is my eyeshadow brush that I use on a daily basis? Got it. Now that I did that, I am gonna do my eyeliner. Now I'm gonna do this off camera because this is gonna take me a fat minute because I'm so shaky. But the eyeliner that I use is literally, it's LA Colors. It's literally from the dollar store, and it works more fantastic than any other eyeliner I've ever used. I use liquid eyeliner, if you guys were wondering. I don't use felt tip because I'm not a fan, but it comes in this little container and the wand is like super long. So this is what it looks like. Sorry, again, I'm so shaky. Looks kind of clumpy, but it's literally $1 and it's fantastic. So I'm gonna do my eyeliner. I am gonna be doing a wing, and then I'm gonna take it all the way into the inner corner of my eye, and then sometimes I wing it inward, do cat eye. I'm not sure what I'm doing yet, but we'll see, and I will get back with you guys when I finish that, because this is gonna be a whole process, especially with how shaky I am. This is the hardest part about my entire makeup routine. So sometimes I cancel it all together and I'm like, forget that, pretend I didn't do that, because again, it's a process. So I will see you guys in a second. Okay. Just finished the eyeliner. It took me a second. I like messed up the inner corner of this eye. I don't know if you guys can see that, but we got there eventually. It doesn't look amazing, but it doesn't need to look perfect. It's not that serious. And then the thing that I actually just recently started doing in my makeup routine is I use a CoverGirl Perfect Blend pencil eyeliner, and it's in basic black. I just recently started using this, and I put it on my like outer corner a little bit underneath, and then I make the like cat eye on the inside of my eye, and I feel like that makes such a difference with my like eye shape and my eye color. I feel like it makes my blue eyes stand out more. So I've started doing that. Sorry, it's like impossible to talk while I'm doing that because I'm resting my hand on my face, which I know you're not supposed to do, but I'm not a makeup artist, so it's my face. So I feel like it's not that serious. Like, do you see the difference it just made in my eyes? If you like really look at them, it like really helped with like the shape, I feel like. And it's not even that much. Like, I didn't do anything crazy. It's just like slightly subtle enough to where it adds something to my face. So okay, now that I did that, I'm just gonna do the outer corner of my eye. Nothing crazy, just a little bit, mostly just to like pull the wing together and make my eye look complete, because I feel like just having just the top done, it doesn't look done. Like, my eye just doesn't look finished. Sometimes I smudge it a little bit with the smudger on the end of this eyeliner pencil. Sometimes I don't. Like, do you guys see how shaky I am? Like, I really hope it's showing on camera because it's really obnoxious. It actually is. Like, it's pretty annoying. I am gonna smudge it a little just because I look unfinished and I don't like it. And now I fucked it up and this eye looks bigger than the other one, but that's why I didn't use my concealer under my eyes yet, so I can just mess around with this for a second and kind of just figure out what I'm feeling and like add more if I feel like I need to add more. I have a habit of just keep adding over and over again, which I feel like could end up being bad at some point, kind of like with your eyeliner when you try to make it look good and you try to make it even, and then you end up messing it up and making it too thick, and then you're like, wow, now I look psychotic and I look like a raccoon. I run into that issue a lot too, but recently my eyeliner has actually been like kind of doing good things for me. I know I look psychotic right now, but it really does help. Okay, now that I did that, I am going to go in with concealer. I don't use foundation very often. The only reason I don't use foundation is because it looks really cakey, and I'm not a fan of how it looks on camera. I feel like it's partly my skin tone, or it could be my primer, but when I do use foundation, I use Estee Lauder Double Wear Same Place foundation. This is my summer shade. It's shade, or not my summer, this is my winter shade, and it's Ivory Nude, and then in winter, this is my shade, which is warm vanilla. In summer, did I just say winter again? I don't know. Either way, the darker one's for summer and then the lighter one is for winter. I don't use that often, especially because I sweat and then it just cakes under my eye and then I just get mad and then I hate how it looks. So I'm gonna just use concealer. I usually just put it under my eyes, on my nose. I kind of like just put it in my T-zone where you normally would put concealer. I don't do anything crazy. However, I hate how red my nose is, so I do cover like literally my entire nose, and I'm not mad about it. It just makes me feel better about myself. Or I cover like things that I don't like honestly, my cheeks are also really red, so we're just gonna also put it there. So my concealer is now becoming just my foundation, and honestly, I don't care because it just looks horrible. Also, my nose is still stuffed and running, so me trying to do my makeup and put it on my nose is really not a smart idea. Why I decided to do this while I'm sick is beyond me, but hopefully it stays long enough for me to at least get some TikToks done or something, because that's literally the only reason I'm doing my makeup is to do TikToks, because I have nothing else to do today. I'm filming a day in my life video, a work day in my life video. So that's literally what this is. My concealer is not doing good things for me today, but some of you are gonna say it's because my beauty blender isn't wet. Okay, now that I did that very, very fast before this is too bad, I use Laura Mercier setting powder. I feel like it's what everybody uses, and it's absolutely fantastic. I used to not use setting powder, and it's a game changer. I literally just put it on with like a brush. I put it in my T-zone under my eyes, and that's literally it. I don't put it anywhere else because I feel like it just makes me look cakey sometimes, but I really need it under my eyes, especially because my eyes wrinkle so fast and my makeup looks ridiculous. So I always put it on super fast, because if I don't, it doesn't work. And I don't know why. If you guys have any tips for me for that, that'd be fantastic. I'm not a makeup artist, like I said. See, my nose is running, and I just wiped all of it off my nostril. This is gonna be an issue. Now, if I could hurry up and get this video done before I keep messing up my makeup around my nose, that'd be fantastic. Sorry if I have this camera in a really, really awkward spot. There's not really anywhere else I could have put it. So now that I did that, I'm gonna do my bronzer. Again, I told you guys I literally use the eyeshadow color. I need a bronzer that's the same color. So if you guys know a bronzer that's not super expensive that I can use, that's the color of this eyeshadow, I'll put it on the screen again for you guys. That'd be fantastic, because this is my absolute favorite color on my skin tone, and I feel like it just complements me really well. I just put it on my ears, and I try to highlight my cheekbones with it, and then I bring it up and around my face, and then I put it under my chin too, and kind of just down my neck, because I'm really pale. And again, I don't use foundation, so it's not like my concealer is really giving me lighter color around my eyes and like my T-zone like it should. So I use a decent amount of bronzer so that it kind of actually gives me dimension in my face, because otherwise I have none at all. And actually, I don't normally do this, but I'm kind of feeling doing some slight contour on my nose. I'm not gonna do anything crazy because, again, my nose is stuffed, and I feel like everything I'm putting on my nose is just gonna come off in 2 seconds. We're gonna do a little bit just because I never do this, and we gotta make the video interesting. So, and then, okay, so for my highlight, I use the again, another canceled person, or sort of canceled person. I use the James Charles palette. I use the shade in the middle that I'm pretty sure is meant to be a highlighter. I literally use this one right here. I use that for highlighter most of the time. I go in with this brush right here, and I just put this just slightly around my eye. I have really big pores like right here, so if I highlight them too much, then you can see them, and I'm not a fan of that. So after I do that, where is my brush? I use this little tiny brush for my inner corners and under my brow bone. Okay, and then I also use this for my nose. I do the exclamation point thing everyone does. I don't know why, I feel like it complements my face the best. Also my nose, I hate my nose. I feel like it's gigantic. So doing that helps me hate my nose a little less. I also sometimes put it on my Cupid's bow. I don't wear lipstick, I used to. I don't anymore just because I feel like I just don't need it. Like I'd rather just use a gloss if I'm gonna do anything. Otherwise I just put on chapstick because my lips are already red and big enough to where I feel like lipstick is just, I don't need it. I don't know. Now that I've done that, I go in with Pixie. It's in the shade Whisper Pink. It's a blush. I got this actually in the Ipsy subscription. I have a blush addiction. I wish I didn't, but it just makes me feel good, and it's winter, so I feel like I can use even more because it's cold out, right? So I can just look like I'm cold. Now that that's done, I am going to do my mascara and my setting powder off screen, because my mascara, I feel like my eyebrows, why do I keep saying my eyebrow? I feel like my eyelashes are horrible. Like they don't curl. I've tried everything on the planet. I've tried the hair dryer technique. I've tried a lighter. I've tried literally everything, and I curl them and then just put on mascara, and they never look bigger. But This is the only mascara. I've tried every mascara under the sun, again, because my eyelashes are trash, and I feel like this is the only mascara that even slightly looks decent. It's the Voluminous Butterfly mascara. I think that this is CoverGirl. I could be wrong. Why is my sound on? I'm really sorry. It's the only thing that really works. And then for my setting powder, I just use e.l.f.'s Makeup Mist Inside. Absolutely fantastic. I have no complaints when it comes to that. So I'm gonna finish my face off camera and then I will be right back. Alright, you guys, sorry about the light behind me. There's nothing I can do. I'm in a basement, but this is my finished makeup routine. I hope that this was entertaining. I don't know how long it ended up being, but I don't really do much. Sometimes I put on a gloss. We'll put on a gloss just for show. Put on a gloss for show, just for the outro, so you guys can see what it'd look like if I put a gloss on. Okay, there's a gloss. I hope you guys liked this video. I hope that it was entertaining. I hope that you like how it turned out. If you did, make sure you guys give it a big thumbs up. Also, make sure you guys subscribe and then click the bell so you are notified every single time I upload. Again, I'm uploading every single day for Vlogmas, so you guys know what it is. I will link a playlist in the description of all of my Vlogmas videos thus far, so you guys can catch up if you are not already. Please give this video a big thumbs up. I hope you guys like it. This is my makeup. This is done. This is finished. This is all I do. So, on that note, I will see you guys tomorrow. Love you.